David Eckstein is first up, top of the order, and the Cardinals right now are facing a trip back to St. Louis, down 2-0, and unless they can figure out how to string some hits together against the Mets bullpen.
And these guys have been dominant as of late. They are all feeling very confident out there. Of course, it always helps when you have that lead going late into the game, and Mota's done a great job. Yesterday came in, do some good fastballs by some pretty good hitters there, so that bullpen's well rested and ready to go.
Oh-2 pitch. Valentine to his right, picks it up with a backhand, good play, 1 out. So far 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yeah, he's really scuffled a little bit. He's swinging at some pitch a little bit out of his zone, over anxious.
Easy play for Chavez in left, 2 out. That is the only 4-game hitless streak of his career, back when he was a rookie of 2001.
And that just goes to show you how dominant this guy is as a player. In baseball, you run through all kinds of streaks, but you very rarely see a guy like Albert Pujols not get hits in a ball game.
That is remarkable since his rookie season.
It really is. I did not know that.
He has walked and scored tonight, grounded out, fly to right. Why this is such a big story, the count goes to 2-0, is when you start to match the numbers Pujols has put together here the first 6 years of his career against the greatest to ever play the game. He matches up across the board in average hits, home runs, RBIs. 6 years and a career .332 hitter. .30 pitch. 96-mile-an-hour strike with Jim Edmonds on deck.
That's pretty impressive when you can talk about a guy and use the term in the history of the game. In the history of the game.
Pujols too quick. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, and the count's full.
So far, totally befuddled by the Mets pitching staff.
Two out, bases empty, and another foul. Here are the names and the numbers, and these are some of the greatest players in the history of the game. Ted Williams, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Barry Bonds, and Pujols. He's got them in average, everybody but Ted Williams. More home runs than any of them. More RBIs than anyone else on that list. Babe Ruth, as you see at the bottom, a pitcher his first 6 seasons. So far in this series, 0 for 5. And in a battle with Mota.
And that just goes to show you every night when this guy goes out to play, you're looking at a very special player.
You're looking at a very special hat that Mota has on. That thing is as soiled as any hat that I've seen in years.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Only been with his team since August.
It's like a Met hat he bought in Cleveland.
Albert Pujols trying to figure out a way to jumpstart this Cardinal offense. 4 hits last night, 3 hits tonight. Another 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
You just don't see the at-bats that Pujols has had the last 2 nights. You just are not used to seeing these types of at-bats. Way out in front in hitters counts. He gets a 3-1 fastball. He fouls it off. Of course, more of an understandable swing for a mere mortal right there. Not for Albert Pujols.
But when you're struggling like Albert has been the last, well, we say struggling, most major league ball players do it all the time, but 3 games is something unheard of for him. But what he's doing is he's expanding his strike zone a little bit and swinging at pitches that he normally doesn't.
Well, we've seen Mota hit 98 on the radar gun. His changeup, that last one, 88. And Pujols can't get one fair.
And really, you have to give a lot of credit to the Mets pitching staff because they put Albert in situations where he can't hurt them.
Once again, it bears repeating. He has been up to the plate with a man on base once the last 2 games.
Hard hit and down the left field line. The first hit of this series for Pujols. Played well by Chavez. And Pujols has a 2-out single. Now Pujols and Delgado talk as Edmonds, who has hit 1 2-run homer tonight, waits at the plate. The shot in the 3rd inning tied it at 4. 99-mile-an-hour pitch from Mota. Ball 1 to the Cardinal center fielder. Little high, 2-0. In the 3rd inning against John Maine. This tied the game at 4. Since then, the Mets have had a home run from Delgado, his 2nd of the night, and an RBI double by Paul Lo Duca, and lead at 6-4.
Well, this is a good situation for Edmonds. Mota's a fastball pitcher, and Edmonds loves the fastball.
Counts 3-0 with Spezio on deck.
I think Tony La Russa will let him hit right now. 3-0. Looking for a fastball, and will get one as Aaron Howman is throwing for the Mets.
Taking a walk and giving Spezio a chance with 2 on and 2 out. And now Willie Randolph will jog out and talk to Mota. Fooled by a changeup. Strike 1.
Good changeup from Mota.
Yeah, most hitters, after the pitching coach comes out and talks to you, and after he walks a guy, you're sitting dead red. So Mota did a fantastic job there mixing it up.
Again, it's 0-2.
Change after change.
Spezio hooks it foul down the right field line.
Tried to sneak that fastball by him inside, and Spezio was ready. Pulled it foul. Down and in. A lot of home runs hit in that area, particularly by left-handed hitters.
Missed his target that Lo Duca set up for him by 1.5 feet. Still 0-2.
That's the thing to do. If you're having a problem getting together on a pitch selection, go out and talk and make sure. If Mota wants to come inside and Lo Duca wants to go outside, often those pitches end up in the middle of the plate.
And these 2 guys have worked together before. They were teammates with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Right. For Mota going to a number of teams, including Cleveland. Talked about that earlier. Florida.
Get great stuff. The count 0-2 on Spezio. 2 on, 2 out. 2-run New York lead. And a fly ball into right field. Back is Green in the corner. And this ball is played off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Pujols, now Edmonds, and it's a 6-6 game. The Cardinals are saying that was a home run, and it looked like it got over that blue wall.
It did.
But the right field umpire is Tim Welke, the crew chief, and Tony La Russa is going to go out and argue. Let's take a look and see if this ball hits black or blue. Off the glove and off the top of the wall. That ball's in play, and the right call made by Welke. Off the edge of the glove, nearly caught, and then off the top of the wall. That was called very well by the crew chief, Tim Welke, who's working his 6th LCS. Tony La Russa made his argument, but it stands as a triple for Scott Spezio. And moments ago, it was Eckstein who got the word from the clubhouse watching on TV that it was not a home run, and he informs La Russa that the umpires got the call right. So as it is, it's 6-6 in the 7th. Runner at third is Spezio with the biggest swing of the bat tonight and in the series for St. Louis. And Encarnacion faces Aaron Heilman. Setup reliever for the Mets, and Loduca hauls in ball 1.
And Joe, before that hit, you talked about the litany of hits that Scott Spezio has had in the postseason that have been big hits, and yet another one tonight for the Cardinals.
One ball, one strike on Encarnacion.
I question the pitch selection. 0-2 on Spezio. He looked so bad, so poorly on the first 2 changeups. He just missed an 0-2 fastball down and in that he pulled foul. And then you may remember Loduca went out to talk to Mota. He came back, was set up away, and the pitch was inside. To me, that's got to be a changeup. He looked so bad on the first 2 changeups, and Mota sticking with the fastball. And Pedro Martinez talking to him right now. I wonder if that's what they're talking about.
Realize that Spezio is the guy who was wondering if his career was over last year. He was released by Seattle, didn't hit for the Mariners at all. Got himself into great shape and made the Cardinals out of spring training. Encarnacion hits a 1-hopper to Valentin. Good play. And the inning is over. Spezio delivers for St. Louis a 2-out, 2-run triple. A single, a walk, a triple, all with 2 out in the 7th. Time to stretch here at Shea Stadium. 6-6, Mets and Cardinals.